Comes back, it's a cold, it's a frosty night with the high pressure in place. Clear skies, light winds, temperatures drop away quite quickly. But our area of cloud over Scotland, that just sort of slowly drifts into the North Sea. These are our numbers by morning, well below freezing for many of us in that area of cloud, just sort of sitting there. So it's a frosty start to Monday, but our ridge of high pressure gives us a fine, dry-looking start for the most part. Quiet weather. All the weather systems seem to be staying off to the west or skirting their way towards the south. And that sums up the week as well. It'll be dry days, there'll be some chilly nights, but we will have some cloud that'll come into the mix as well. It is our area of cloud that is sitting in the North Sea, just sort of sitting there, poised, waiting for the time being. A fine-looking day after the frosty start. Then as we go through the day, it slowly creeps in, the clouds spinning around the ridge of high pressure to East Anglia in the southeast. A bit more cloud later on, 5, 6, 7, maybe an 8 as we finish off with decent sunshine towards the west. Then as you work our way through the night, you can notice how the cloud then just sort of slowly starts to creep its way in. And as it does, it's almost like putting a big blanket on the bed. The temperatures don't drop as much where you have that cloud, so frosty more likely north and west, and then working into Tuesday. The high more or less sits there like it's got some glue stuck on the back of it. So the weather stays similar, but we're spinning around that cloud. It's bringing in to southern and eastern parts of Britain, Scotland, Northern Ireland, best of the brightness perhaps, and the temperature's 6, perhaps 7 as we finish off Tuesday. We work to Wednesday, and our high pressure just sitting there, as I say, almost like it's got some glue on the back of it. So the weather will more or less stay the same. We'll just have areas of cloud floating around and some slightly drier air perhaps into parts of Scotland. So brighter skies here, and elsewhere there could be some of that. And where you have the brighter skies, you've got a colder overnight, frosty, 6s and 7s, maybe an 8. Then we go through Wednesday into Thursday, just nudging the high slowly further south, and a little weather front just trying to creep around the top of this ridge of high pressure. That'll nudge it further south. Our area of slightly drier air, some brighter skies with that, but elsewhere we keep perhaps that a cloud and temperatures 6, 7, 8 as we finish off. And some of the cloud into a few spots may be thick enough for the odd spot of drizzle, but the big change might be the end of the week. Not a big wet weather front, it's just a little fellow of sorts, but he does